Hey, soulmates, you're watching Fox Soul's Whack Report. It's our news, our views, and our voice. It's lights, camera, crisis. After Will Smith slapped Chris Rock on stage at last year's Oscars, the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences has formed a crisis team, can you believe that, to handle unexpected incidents.
A little bit too late, right, to me. The CEO said the team is prepared for anything with crisis plans in place to quickly deliver a statement. Smith is banned from Academy events, including the Oscars, for 10 years. In a recent YouTube video, he apologized to Rock. So let's hope this year's Oscars stick to the script. And we just talked about this the other day, how it's just so unfortunate because I have a list of the movies I need to catch up on. King Richard was one of them. I finally did it over the weekend. His performance was amazing. And I hate that slap, I hate that decision in that moment caused for that moment, that historic moment, to just be obliterated by this slap, because he really did an excellent job as the Williams dad. He was really, really great in that movie, and it's just unfortunate. Shame on him. 10 years. You know, what does that really? What does that really solve? What does that really do? What does that really say? I feel like this committee should have been formed immediately and probably handled much better. I don't think, as far as I know, Chris Rock has not accepted an apology. So this is still a personal thing, sounds like, between them. And I don't know if there's much left for the Oscars to try to clean up behind it. It's kind of like a little too late.
I mean, I would have thought that within the past year, we might have seen Will Smith and Chris Rock sort of make up.
Like sit down with somebody?
You know, I think that could be, I still believe that can be a powerful demonstration for black men and men across the country and around the world in terms of, you know, how we can settle our disputes, you know, how we can do it with integrity and with compassion and with love, as opposed to doing it with violence. Because even though, you know, Will Smith used his hand and not a gun, it's still violence.
But you can't have it both ways. Will Smith can't be this kumbaya person and then exert such violence, and then you can't expect Chris Rock to just come into this kumbaya energy.
I don't expect it.
Somebody sounds like Chris is not ready and they ain't here for it.
I don't expect it. I don't expect it, but I'm hoping for it. I'm praying for it, because I think that could be a really powerful example, you know, for men, particularly black men, you know, across the country and around the world, to see these two role models, these two really well-respected entertainers, you know, sort of come together, you know, and work through their differences in a constructive way. You know, I think restorative justice may still be possible. Obviously, there's some healing that needs to happen. And so I'm going to hold out hope. I'm going to do what Reverend Jesse Jackson encourages us to do. Keep hope alive. I'm keeping hope alive. Will, Chris, if you're listening, I'm keeping hope alive.
Live by the sword, die by the sword. Should have kept his hands to himself. Rock ain't ready for it.